Hello, this is David D. Hilster. I am a critical thinker and dissident scientist, and I am going to show you something a little different today. I'm going to play for you what I record as the president of the CNPS, or the John Chappell Natural Philosophy Society, and my informational video about the upcoming conference at the University of Connecticut at Storrs on the eastern coast of the United States from June 27th to 30th, 2018. So I hope you enjoy this. And maybe we'll even see some of you there. Hello, I am David D. Hilster. I am a director and president of the John Chappell Natural Philosophy Society. And this is an informational video of our upcoming conference called CNPS 2018. It's going to be taking place at the University of Connecticut in Storrs on the east coast of the United States. And the theme this year is called Back to Our Philosophical Roots. Why is that? Because one of our former presidents, Dr. Eberle Spencer, and one of the great scientists of our time, was a professor at this university and in the mathematics department, and often we were using their facilities for the conference. This year we're going back there, but we will be having the conference at the Nathan Hill Inn. But of course, that's literally smack dab and is on the property of the University of Connecticut. It's not next to it, it is actually part of it. And we'll be meeting in the Mansfield room, and we'll be presenting topics on relativity, gravity, ether, expansion, tectonics, structures, philosophy, the Big Bang cosmology, and even more. I'm going to now talk about why you should be coming to this conference in person. Well, one of the reasons is we have a lot of realities for we scientific critical thinkers. One is mainstream science simply does not listen to us. This was borne out by John Chappell, who has said this since the early 1990s when he started the MPA, which is now the CNPS. And he said, the problem isn't that they disagree with us. The problem is they don't even listen to us. And oftentimes we dissidents think that, well, maybe we can get our foot in the door if we use matching vocabulary and concepts, hoping to attract the mainstream. We've also found that just does not work. It's very rare, in fact, that if any of us will have the ability to publish something that's considered more dissident work in a mainstream journal or presented at a mainstream conference, etc. Mainstream also has never paradigm shifted. That is, there's not at least a case that I have seen in history of science over the thousands of years where all of a sudden the mainstream says, you know, we've got it all wrong, these new scientists, let's move to that. Nope, we must create our own paradigm shift. And of course, our best audience for that is in the CNPS. Now, the advantages to attending the CNPS in 2018 is that you are going to be with like-minded critical thinkers. You're not going to have to explain this. Did you ever notice how much time you have to waste explaining that there is even dissident science, that even critical thinkers, and that the Big Bang and all those other things could possibly be wrong? Well, you don't have to do it at the conference. And that, especially if you haven't ever been to the conference, that's the #1 comment I get. Dave, they understand what I'm saying. This is your audience. Now, you may think, well, my audience is the general audience. No, it's not right now. Right now, we are building a more general audience. And you can, and I will, later on in this video, I'll tell you how you can do it today. And it's actually working. We have numbers of us who are building our audience, and a very good and loyal audience online. But this is your best audience. If you're going to talk to anybody and convince anybody, it's going to be in this audience. And of course, it's your best chance to impact someone. Why? Because they understand all this. They're open to it. They're critical thinkers. There's oftentimes you'll go to the conference, give a talk, and someone's going to come up to you and shake your hand and say, "Thank you so much. That talk was absolute. I'm so glad I came." And that's one of the reasons you want to come. Your talks will be recorded, of course, and your talks will be live, so you're going to have much more of an audience than just those people who are there. Now, new at this year's conference are live multi-camera broadcasts to YouTube. Now, how do we do that? Well, I've got 2 donors who are going to donate some money for equipment. We need an iPad, a couple of iPods, and we need a router. This router, and for a couple $1,000, we will have on an iPad with our fingers be able to shift and broadcast and record live to YouTube. It's going to be using what's called Sling Studio. Look it up. myslingstudio.com, I think, is the website. We're going to be using that. So it's not going to just be sort of one focused on, and we hope you can see it. We're going to have one focused on the screen and the speaker, one close up on the speaker, and one further of the audience, and we will be switching live on this as the speaker speaks, and we'll have, even though their name at the bottom, all of this stuff as a big production studio. Why? Because today and age you can do that. I'm a sort of an audio video kind of person, so that will be new. All attendees will also fill out a feedback sheet on your talk. That's going to be an asked requirement. Of course, we can't force people, but we are, if you want one, you got to write them. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're also going to be putting theories, experiments, and models on trial. Duncan Shaw. We're going to do some good debates, and these also will be broadcasted. So you don't want to miss that. If you want to come and participate, we're not going to have participation from long distance, because that is going to be only reserved for those people who come. And of course, Saturday is our kickoff meeting for the Chappell University of Natural Philosophy. Is that real? It's just a pipe dream? Nope. We have a website. We have learning software that is course software that's open source from Europe that is already in place and implemented, and we have a beautiful website associated with that, and we are going to start creating courses that anyone can take online. So these are some of the reasons you want to come to this year's event. Now, of course, I was talking to you guys about how we are building new audiences. Well, just take a look at this. These are our YouTube channels. Dave, we've had so many different things. You know, it's just going to be another YouTube channel, another way to get it out there. None of them work. These are working. I have watched them work, and I am watching them work. Let's take a look right over here. You're going to see at the very top our YouTube channel. When I started my YouTube channel, which is the second one right there, that I started in May of 2017. That's almost a year ago, little less than a year ago. At that time, this, you see that number 200? Our subscribers were only about 120. I started talking about all of you guys, all the stuff that we do on the channel. And lo and behold, people started paying more attention. We are now up to 200 and climbing. It's climbing weekly. And myself started out with 0 subscribers in May 10th. I think it was May 10th. I am now approaching 500. I am gaining more than 2 a day, and these people are literally from over 60 countries, and they are very loyal. They like the channel, they enjoy what I say, and there's great comments. Who else is from our organization? The Particle Guru. My father started out only a couple months ago, after me, and he is up to 122. He just gained, I saw, 2 today. In fact, if you're watching this video, most likely, this is from, of course, this right here is from our web page. So if you go to naturalphilosophy.org, you're going to see this on the right-hand side. You will see live counts. Most likely, if you're watching this days later after I've made this, you, in fact, will see higher numbers. We have also right there, we have the Nick of Time. He just started as well a number of months ago, and he is slowly climbing up. It's a little bit more heady stuff with the special relativity and time itself. And we have, lastly, one of our new members, and I'm hoping for sure he's going to be presenting. I'd love to have him present and come by to our, it's a new mind, young guy. He has the energy wave theory. It is really great. Take a look at it. He started out again with only a brand new channel only a couple months ago, and he's well over 100 and views. Well, how many views do we have of all the videos in this one? We have up 20,000. David D. Hilster, with my video, I have about 137 videos I've made, and I have closing in on 50,000 views already. 50,000 people have seen me talking in less than a year. My father's got thousands of views, Nick's got thousands of views, and the energy wave theory has thousands of views. So if you are interested in presenting your theory, or talking about what makes you a critical thinker. If it's expansion tectonics, if it's infinity, if it's mathematics, this is the way to go. I know people are saying, well, I don't have any new blood. I get emails. I got one email from 17-year-old physics students from Nepal, Tibet, in Nepal, and they wrote me and said, David, you know, we are seeing that the confidence that people like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Hawking, God rest his soul, that confidence, maybe not really confidence, but arrogance, and we don't want to specialize in a specialize. We want to affect the world of science. We want to challenge bigger things. We want to go after bigger things. What do? Well, what we're going to do is, of course, we are got very more. Oh, I will tell you in just a minute. I've got these in out of order, but I'll come back to that thought. I apologize. We have, of course, some important info before I go and tell you about that story with the people from Nepal. Important info, 2018.naturalphilosophy.org. You can go there. You can register. You can find out all about the proceedings. The deadlines for the proceedings for everything to be complete with your paper is June 15th. There's a link for that. Has all the information you need to know about how to do that. It's all online. And my father, Bob D. Hilster, is in charge of that. He's the book boss for it this year. It's $15 a page. Once you get up to 8 pages, only $10 a page after that. And if you have lots and lots of pages, we will negotiate with you. No problems. We understand that we don't have a lot of millionaires in this group. Ha ha. The dorm rooms are available. There are dorm rooms available at the inn that are dorm room style. Yes, at the hotel. Yes. And it's $69 plus tax per night. Those attending via video sessions, because we are going to have live switching stuff. This is going to be broadcast in a professional way. This year, we're not going to require some people to pay. It will be free in reality, but we will ask you for a donation. Now, as I was saying, these Nepali kids were really depressed, and they said, "What do we do?" And they actually gave me some hints about what to do and how to grow what we're doing. And of course, what did we come up with? I came up with actually the Chappell University, the John Chappell University of Natural Philosophy, degrees in natural philosophy. How can we do this? Well, guess what? All the big universities are going online. You no longer have to have brick and mortar. And not only that, they have learning educational learning packages. That is, there's a company, I can't remember what it's called, Classmate, I don't remember something, and that is Easy Class, I don't remember, but that is available open source, and we are using that. What is that? It allows us to create classes online and for people to go through those classes, take tests and all, and guess what? You can do it from anywhere in the world. We will help you with that when we get that. But at the conference, we are going to be having half of the day, Saturday, and talking about this Chappell University. One of the first courses I am going to create is a survey of critical modern thinkers. So a person can take the class, or they can be in high school, they can take that and they can make a report on it. This is phenomenal. The website's already there. The website actually has got beautiful marketing. If you are interested, contact me, David, at naturalphilosophy.org, and you can be part of it, and you can actually go in and see it. It's already there. I've got even courses listed, the whole thing. The courses aren't done, but the website is beautiful. And of course, lastly, what is the t-shirt this year? Of course, because of our theme, it's going to be the very first shirt of the founding of this university, John Chappell University, founded in 2018, and you will get one. You attend the conference, you get it. It's part of the conference package. So remember, we have our conference coming up at the CNPS at CNPS 2018 at the University of Connecticut. Back to our philosophical roots. Why should you go? Because this is the best audience in the world. We have to start our own paradigm shift, and it only starts when we all support each other. It's not a place anymore, and you will find out. It's not a place anymore where everybody just goes and tries to sell their ideas and no one listens. There's a lot more cooperation going on over these past years in the newer CNPS conferences, and you'll be guaranteed that you will get a lot out of it if you attend. I will guarantee you. So I hope this has been informative. I hope to see you at CNPS 2018. If you have any questions, feel free to call me or to email me, and you can get that information. I will actually put that information down below this video. And remember this too, we want you to subscribe. Where are they? Right there. Remember to subscribe to the John Chappell YouTube channel. You'll see videos coming out that are from the Saturday mornings. We put them all up there when we recorded them. Make sure you also subscribe to those other channels. Mine's Dissident Science, where you can hear me. I try to do a general and get people in the audience, and I am going to invite people, and I'm starting to get interest from almost 500 subscribers from around the world. Some of them says, I may come to the conference. And they're Particle Guru, my father, Nick of Time, Energy Wave Theory, and of course, we hope in the future, you too. So thank you so much, and I want to thank a few people. I want to thank specifically Bruce Nappy. He has put in so much work. He has put as many hours, I think, as I have into our organization. Bravo, thank you so much. Our directors, all of our directors, they are very, very important to this. Our donors who donate money every year, we have a number of our donors give money to this organization. And yes, we do have money in the bank, and it is tax deductible. And I want to thank all of you who support and pay your membership. If it's the $35 for senior membership or your $50 every year, it goes towards this organization, to our wiki, to our forums, and now to our university. So thank you so much, and we'll see you at the University of Connecticut. I'll be flying in one day before on June 26th, and we'll see you bright and early on June 27th at the Nathan Hale Inn in Storrs, Connecticut, on the East Coast of the United States.